Hey everyone, what is going on? MrWombat live and welcome back to the channel. In today's Payday 2 video, we're going to be talking about everything new in update 218, a brand new update with a new DLC that I've actually had to go off this time. Normally I try and get the video out as fast as possible for you guys because Overkill will give me a bit of a heads up. This time, I'm sure you don't mind me saying, they didn't tell me anything, so I saw it as an opportunity that since I got it at the same time as anyone else, I may as well slide in and give it a go. So in this video, I'm hoping to give you a bit more of an actual perspective on some of the content beyond just surface measures. Hope that's a nice different change for you guys. We'll just see. Either way, we've got a brand new weapon pack, as I've said, as well as some free content. So we're going to break it all down and talk about it all in detail. Before we get any further, as always, you know with Payday 2 updates, we have first off a Twitch stream and second off a giveaway. So tonight, 7 PM GMT, that's UK time, I'll be streaming this Payday 2 update for you to check out, see me using the new guns, having a good time, joining on the game, play along with me, or just chat along. All up to you. Make sure you check out the stream though, because I'll be giving away codes for the DLC on there as well. But speaking of codes, as always, there's a giveaway link in the description where it runs out Sunday, 7 PM GMT, that is UK time. So if you want to get the DLC code to this new DLC, you can either do it through the giveaway or on Twitch, whatever works best for you, or do both. Why not do both? One of the entries for the giveaway is to follow me on Twitch, so while you're following me, why not hang out on the stream tonight? Nice and simple. Either way, let's get right into the update and talk about everything new in update 218. Roll the intro. So like I said, we've got some free content as well as a brand new paid DLC. Gaofeng Smuggler Pack 4 is here, which is the precursor to the final heist in the City of Gold campaign, which, as a side note, we can no doubt expect in the next week or two. Probably 2 weeks, I reckon. A little bit of pacing between the two DLCs. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk through the paid DLC first, give my thoughts on that, and also then talk about the free content. What I'll do first is read through all the stuff that's in the DLC, and then go over it in detail after that. So let's break down what's actually in this DLC pack. But let's first start off by talking about the overall DLC pack. So let's read the description in the Steam update. This weapon pack is all about secondary weapons, the loyal companions, the friends in need, the aces up your sleeves. First up in the pack is the Argos III Shotgun, a futuristic shotgun that packs a mean punch. With its custom compensator, stock, and side-mounted ammo cache, this beast will dominate the battlefield. The second piece of hardware on your table is the WASP DS SMG. You can bring one of these bad boys as the backup gun, or as your main dealer of carnage as it sings of lead and violence into the evening of San Francisco. The extra grip, special magazine, and new stock will make this SMG a joy to bring on any heist. And lastly, something completely different, a pistol unlike any other. The Gecko M2 Pistol is a one-handed powerhouse built for stealth, but it holds its own in a firefight. This pistol does not only feature a built-in suppressor, but also cartridges powerful enough to push a full-grown man off his feet upon impact. And for the ambidextrous heisters, 2 of these pistols will certainly make plenty of helmets fly. So the pistol is the only thing with the akimbo variant. The SMG doesn't seem to have one, although it does word it in the description as if there is an akimbo option, because it says that it can be a main dealer of carnage, but I guess that's just trying to say that it's a powerful SMG and not that there's an akimbo option. Not really too sure what's going on there. Yes, so there are 3 guns overall. Let's break them down one by one, and then we'll talk about the exclusive sets, because there are 2 exclusive sets for these guns, the weapon variants we talked about in the last video, but we'll get to those in a minute. So let's break it down one by one. I'm going to go in reverse order, starting off with the pistol, the Gecko M2. This is the one I've tried the least, and I haven't got a proper build set up. I only just went infamous, so I haven't really got the skill points to properly experiment with it. I will try it properly on Twitch later tonight. However, what I've found from using it so far is it's not particularly standout. It works fine, but its stats are very, very similar to the Crosskill Chunky Compact Pistol, or the Chunky Pistol. I lose track of the names at this point, I've got to be honest with you, but the most recent Gaofeng pistol, the Chunky one, it's got very, very similar stats to that. You can see that on screen now. Quite a bit better in accuracy and stability, but generally damage DPS, it's pretty much the same. So not really anything too groundbreaking there. But one thing that's worth talking about with the pistol before we move on is it has got shotgun push functionality. It's a term that was used somewhere in, I think, the trailer or something. I didn't understand what it meant. I get it now. It's what the shotguns can do in stealth, where it launches bodies out of the way. It's very, very handy for stealth. So I'm really glad that the stealth pistol they've added with a built-in suppressor can launch cops like a Judge shotgun can. Because for me, bringing a Judge shotgun is something you have to do, because launching bodies is vital in stealth. To see that capability added to a pistol just makes a bit more replayability in the stealth pistol choices, or stealth weapon choices, I should say. It's really nice that I'll be able to use a pistol rather than the Judge shotgun and still get that same push capability. Really, really like that. Sending enemies flying with different guns is a nice twist. Big fan. Moving up from that, though, you've then got the SMG. That's the one I want to talk about next, the WASP DS. This thing packs a punch, but the recoil is quite bad. It might be me going crazy, but I feel like it's probably got some of the worst recoil of any of the SMGs. It really does not stay aimed on a target very easily. So that's a little bit questionable, but I do like the unfolding thing. It's kind of like the cavity assault rifle. I like the way that it folds in and out as you're interacting with things, switching weapons. That's quite cool. Although the exclusive weapon set, which again I will talk about in a minute, it has an ammo count on it, and in my gameplay, the ammo count doesn't work. So either that's a bug because I've got a couple of mods, but I haven't really got anything that game-changing. It's like I said last time, my mods aren't really the kind of things that override with this stuff. So maybe there is a genuine bug. Again, in the comment section below, if you're getting the ammo count not working for you as well, let me know, because I do think it could be a general issue. But overall, DPS is quite strong, packs a mean punch. It's just the recoil that is just a bit... yeah, I'm not completely comfortable with the recoil on it, I'm not gonna lie. But the big one for me, and what might well be my new favorite shotgun in the entire game, we've got to talk about the Argos 3. That is the standout for me in this DLC pack. Mainly because it has absolutely no recoil, or if it has recoil, it's got almost none at all. It is a very steady shot, it packs a punch, it sends enemies flying, and it's genuinely quite visually aesthetic to look at. It's really aesthetically pleasing. Now, my gameplay is on overkill, because as I've said a million times before, I am basically a filthy casual with this game now. I used to play a ton of DSOD, but that was years ago, and I am way past my peak with this game. I am fully confident in that at this point. But from what I've played with each of the 3 guns, the shotgun was definitely the thing that stood out. And again, I didn't really have a solid shotgun build. I'm going to work on getting that with some more skill points later. So this was base performance on overkill. So lower difficulty, but also not the full potential of the shotgun with skills. And it felt strong. Even without overkill, it was still packing a mean-ass punch on a lot of the special enemies. It was consistent, and the reload is beautiful because you reload 2 shots at a time with this gun. There's 7 in the magazine, and you load the first one in, and then it's 2 after that. So if you're reloading it when it's not fully empty, every time it's 2 shots. If it's fully empty, 1 shot, then 2, 2, 2, back up to 7. Which is really nice. It's a fast, speedy reload. It gets you back in the fight nice and quickly, and I really, really dig it. I think it's a gorgeous-looking gun. But part of that is down to the exclusive weapon sets. Let's talk about them next. We've got one for the Argos III Shotgun called the Triple Tech Threat, and one for the WASP DS Submachine Gun called the Whisper 9 Silencer. Let's start off first with the shotgun. The Triple Tech Threat. Are there any Advanced Warfare fans out there that are looking at this gun and thinking it's the Cell 3 Cauterizer from Exo Zombies? Because that's all I see when I look at this gun. I do really like it, don't get me wrong, but that's the first thing I see immediately. It looks like almost the same thing. Either way, this is gorgeous. I kind of like the futuristic tech kind of wire design on it. It looks very nice. But I do have a downside that you can't put some of the attachments on. The extra thing of adding the ammo magazine to the side of the shotgun, you can't do on this. It's under the category of extra, and apparently you can't add extra attachments onto guns when there's a set active. Although with the SMG, there's an extra attachment that you can attach while the weapon set's active. So I don't really know what Overkill's going at there, why you can attach an extra one to one gun but not onto the other. Would have really liked the ammo attachment on this, would have made it perfect, and I don't see why they didn't do that. Hoping they go back on that later down the line. Either way, the shotgun's badass, and looking at this exclusive weapon set while you're using it makes it all the more badass. Easy to stand out of this pack, and getting the set in with the DLC is very, very nice. I would like to reinforce, though, yet again, the way these weapon sets work, for those of you who didn't see the last video with the last update, basically what they do is they give the gun a unique look. The main standout here is it will look differently to any other design you could get without this weapon set, but the stats can still be achieved using a wide array of mods that the gun has. So it won't look like it does in the weapon set, but it will still perform the same way. It's purely the visual thing that's the standout here, so don't worry about pay to win. Thankfully, they're not going down that road, which, let's be fair, they knew not to after the last time they tried to do that. But let's move on now to the WASP DS, the Whisper 9 Silencer. The thing that stands out for this, for me personally, is the ammo count. Except it doesn't work. As I said, I don't know whether it's just me in the gameplay, but I was looking at the ammo count, testing it. It doesn't seem like it's working at all for me. So I hope it's a bug, but let me know down in the description if it's not working for you too, because I do wonder what's going on there. But both of these weapon sets are very, very cool. I really like them. And you know what? For a weapon pack DLC to include these weapon sets going forward, I would really, really like to see that. But I would like to see it for every gun they add in. I think it's a little bit weird that we don't have a exclusive weapon set for the pistol. Is that just me? I don't know. I feel like there should be one for that too. But either way, the ones that we've got are very, very slick. Huge fan. But finally, for this weapon pack, and it's a thing I've left till last because I've got to be honest, I don't care for it. There are 4 new weapon colours: the Art Deco Waffle, the Vaporwave, the Dry Cut, and the Blue Stroke. I'm going to be completely honest with you, there's not a single one here that I like very much. I think the Art Deco Waffle is fairly nice, but it is very, very bland overall. None of them really stand out to me this time. I've got to be honest with you, these are some of the weaker weapon colours I've seen from Payday 2. but I don't really care purely because the guns are really good and the exclusive sets kind of make up for it. You can put weapon colors over these exclusive sets, but I don't really see why you would, because the look of these exclusive sets is pretty nice. I honestly really like them. I like that there's the option to replace it with colors if you like, but I just like the way the weapon sets look. So personally, weapon colors, I would just ignore. I don't even think they're worth talking about in this pack, but that's just me. But that is the full review of the DLC pack. Overall, very, very, very strong. I really like it. The guns are good, and the weapon sets are really cool too. Colors can be better, but whatever, you know, you win some, you lose some. But that's the paid DLC talked about. Let's talk now about the free content. First off, we've got 2 free weapon mods. First off, the MedVed R4 suppressor, which is a suppressor you can use on any pistol or SMG. Well, almost any. The new pistol you can't use it on because it's already got a built-in suppressor, so whatever. It also boosts stability and accuracy. But secondly, you've got the MedVed R4 laser sight, which is a laser sight equipped on any pistol. Once again, not the new one, but whatever, take it or leave it. Still very cool attachments and handy to have a bit more customization. But the main standout for free content is the addition of 3 new suits, which are the winning suits from the community outfits competition that they held with the 10th anniversary celebrations late last year. Let's go through them in reverse order for my favorites. So my least favorite out of the 3, I do still like all 3, don't get me wrong. My least favorite though personally is the pink hopper outfit. It's cute, it's quite funny, but I don't really see myself wearing it very often, but that is just me. I know there's going to be a lot of people out there who are going to wear it, so I don't have any disrespect towards it. It's just not my kind of thing. The second one you've got is the over gold outfit, which for me is, I love the subtle 10. You don't really realize it until you notice it, but there is a 10 across the front of the jacket. You'll look now and you might notice it if you haven't already. The one going up the left-hand side of the screen and the 0 going up the right. Looks really cool, but also the overkill bomb on the back is a subtle, nice little addition to the design that I really, really like. That suit kind of gives me Saints Row vibes, kind of like the Saints and Sinners suit, but a bit more bright and bombastic, so I'm a really big fan of that. But nowhere near as big of a fan as I am of the best outfit of the 3, in my opinion, the linchpin. This one, there's no other word for it than clean. That is a clean outfit. I absolutely adore it. It looks so good. The only slight issue I've got with it is on the front of the waistcoat, the gap between the top 2 buttons is not the same as the gap between the rest of them. That could be an artistic choice. If it is, fine. But I noticed it and I just found it a teeny bit jarring, but nowhere near enough to give it a massive kind of, you know, hoo-ha about it. It's still a gorgeous suit. Really, really, really like it. Definitely going to be using that a lot going forward. But that is everything new in Update 218. Before my closing thoughts, so there is something important I do want to mention with regards to Payday 2. There is currently a bundle on Humble called the F Cancer Bundle. It's got a bunch of different games, including World War Z Aftermath, Dead by Daylight, and Payday 2 in it. And in this bundle, it includes an exclusive mask called Big Mike. The reason this has been put together, as a lot of you know, is that Mikhail Nermark, the former CEO of Starbreeze, sadly passed away a few months back, and he was suffering from cancer. That was unfortunately what took his life. So they've put this bundle together as kind of a campaign for him. All of his tweets towards the end of his life had that hashtag in it. So it's very much to honor him. There is an exclusive mask in there to honor his favorite sport. So if you want to get that mask, you have to get this Humble bundle. It's only available at the time of recording for 2 days and 3 hours. By the time you see this, roughly 2 hours to go. So if you want to get this bundle, I will leave a link to it in the description. It's £201 worth of value, but if you pay at least £7.40, you'll get everything in the bundle, including that exclusive mask. So you don't have to pay too much if you can't afford it, but it will go straight 100% of all the proceeds to cancer research. So there's no kind of corporations sliding in here and taking the money. It's all going to cancer research. So whatever you give will go to that cause. But either way, that brings an end to this video. So as an overall general thoughts for Update 218, I'm a big fan. I really, really like it. We've got some good free content in there. Those suits are very, very nice. A nice couple of additions of weapon mods, which I don't really, you know, have much of a thought on. It's just cool to have a bit more customization. But the DLC pack, I really, really like. I'm glad that most of the DLCs they're adding right now in terms of the weapons are really knocking it out of the park. That shotgun is gorgeous. I'm liking the way they're doing the new exclusive weapon sets. Kind of thought, as I said in the last update, it was going to become more of a DLC-oriented thing. And if anything, I'm starting to think more and more weapon colors should just kind of be maybe shoved out a little bit until they get some really good ideas. There may be people out there that really like those weapon colors, and if there are, fair enough, but I'm not a big fan of them. For me, the weapons and the sets are enough for me. They're very, very cool, and that is enough in a weapon bundle, at least in my personal opinion. But hey, at least they're not selling weapon color packs individually anymore, because if this is the kind of colors they were selling on their own, I wouldn't recommend the pack. I just wouldn't. But overall, I would highly recommend this DLC pack. Like I've said, giveaway in the description if you want to win it, as well as some codes being given out on my Twitch stream later tonight. But that's going to about wrap it up from me. I hope you've all enjoyed this video and some more general specific thoughts on the content this time, rather than just telling you what's out, actually telling you what I think of it, because I've had a chance to have a go of it. If that's been a nice change, let me know. I will try and incorporate that going forward. As I said, Overkill typically give me a heads up on these updates. Unfortunately, they weren't able to this time for whatever reason. So hopefully if they can give me a bit early access next time, I will take it in mind and try and get some actual more general thoughts on the update, as well as we'll let you know what's new in the content. But that's all down to you. Let me know what you think of this style of video. If you prefer it the way where I just get the news out as fast as possible, let me know too. Make sure you leave leave a comment down below to let me know what you think of the update. If you're going to be checking out the stream later, let me know what you think of all the content live on stream as well in the chat. Would very much appreciate to see you all there. But either way, I'm going to leave this video here, so thank you all very much for hanging out. I will see you all later tonight for the stream, and very soon for another brand new video. Until then, look after yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching.